welcome to my bathroom. I have all of the things, and I was going to see if there's anybody online, so I'll wait just a minute. I might lower this a little bit. I've got you on a stand. Let me see if I can lower this without. There we go. All right, I just wanted to show you a couple of things and then give you a chance to ask questions to me live if you have any. I know I'm on a little bit early. I'm on about 15 minutes earlier than I said I would be, but my kids are away and quiet, so I figured it was a really good time to do this. So I have kind of a whole lot of things here that I just wanted to show you how versatile some of our products are. And I wanted to start with this microdermabrasion paste. If you were to buy this, yours is going to come in a silver, I have a hair on that, sorry, I'm shedding. It's going to come in a silver jar like this. I still have mine from over a year ago. And it's got not tons left in it, but it still has quite a bit left in it for something that I've had for over a year. So that's why mine isn't all fancy like yours would be. This stuff I leave in the shower. You use it on your face once a week in place of your regimen. So let's say I'm a Redefine user and this is my regimen. I would use my regimen face wash, step 1, every morning and every night. But once a week, I would replace my step 1 with this, unless you have super sensitive skin. If you have super sensitive skin, you don't want to use microdermabrasion paste on your skin because it might be a little bit too abrasive. This is going to actually slough away like the outer layer of skin. It's a salt and sugar based scrub, and it has vitamin C in it, so it immediately brightens your skin. And then it also has vitamin E, which kind of soothes and calms your skin. It has a nice little bit of a smell because of the vitamin C, and none of our products have any fragrance added to them for any reason. Everything that's in our products is there for a reason. So if it has a smell, it's because of an ingredient, an essential oil or something that it needs. It's not just added just because they want it to smell nice. So most of our products actually don't have much smell at all, which I think is great. So this particular microdermabrasion paste stays in my shower. I use it on my face once a week, and then I use it on my entire body. I actually like to use it on my legs before I shave so that I can get a closer shave, and before I use any sort of sunless tanner. Hi, Samantha. I popped on a little early. So before you use any kind of sunless tanner, specifically around like your elbows, your knees, your ankles, where dead skin kind of hangs out, you want to really scrub it off before using something like that. So I use it once a week in the shower. I'm going to use it now actually and show you about how much it takes. So here's how much I use when I use it on the back of my arms. I have those little, and you can't see it because I have a lot of tattoos, but it's called keratosis pilaris. It's like those little bumpies on the back of your arms. If you take this scrub and you use it on the back of your arms, again, only once a week, it feels really nice. It's not like it's hurting me. I use it on my arms in the shower once a week and then rinse it off. Let me do that real quick over here. It's already like super duper smooth. So it's best to do that on your skin if it's dry. So like don't like be doing it in the shower as the water's running over you. Kind of take a step back and do that. But I use it on the back of my arms to get those bumps to go away. And they're already like so much smoother. The second part of that though, if you have those bumps, is this Active Hydration Body Replenish. This stuff is fantastic. So when your skin is dry, a lot of people think that if they just put lotion on, it's a moisturizer, that it's going to help. But a moisturizer doesn't help add anything to your skin. What it does is lock in what your skin already has. So if your skin is dry, it has no moisture. Putting on a lotion does nothing. If your skin is dry, you need a hydrator, which is what this is. So this is the Body Replenish. After I get out of the shower, then I put that on, and a little bit goes a long way. That is the magical combo that I have found that helps with my keratosis pilaris on the back of my arms. So my arms are now like super baby smooth. And a little known fact about me, one of the reasons I got my first arm tattoo was to try to cover up those bumps. I figured if I at least had like pretty art on my arms, I could show my arms off. I hated my arms. They were so red and so bumpy, and my pores were so big, and I hated the way they looked. So I started getting tattoos to cover them up instead of going the cheaper route, which is to do something like this, where now I don't have those big red pores anymore, but you can't see it anyway because I'm covered with tattoos. So I also use it on my lips, so you can use it on your lips, and I'm going to do that now as well, because if I get really close, my lipstick does this like kind of gross thing. So you can use this on your lips. It is a sugar and salt scrub, so it's going to taste a little salty if you get it in your mouth, but it's not going to hurt you. It's just some salt. So I scrub my lips about once a week because I like to wear lipstick. I don't go a day without lipstick, even just a little bit. Ooh, that's salty. Okay. That's a good amount of salt, folks. Okay, so scrub that away. It immediately feels smoother, and then after that, where's my little lip guy? Here he is. Our lip renewing serum looks like this. Ooh, man, everybody in my family is addicted to this stuff. This is a product that I actually thought I didn't need when I first started Rodan & Fields, like as a customer. I was like, meh, I don't need that. I won it as a gift at a party that I went to. I was the lucky, they drew it and I was the winner. And I was like, oh, sweet. And then I fell in love with it. And when it was gone, now I start ordering it all the time. I can't live without it. And neither can my kids because they have crusty little lips. So it comes in a little capsule like this. And you can get about 4 or 5 uses out of each capsule. You twist the top off and then you just squirt a little bit out, like about that much. And I like to put it on in the morning under my lipstick. So I'll show you that too, so you don't see how crusty my lips were. There we go. So much better. They were crusty, now they're not. And then my lipstick goes on a lot smoother, which I brought over here just for that. We don't sell lipstick, by the way, so whatever lipstick you like. But it goes on a lot smoother after that. And since it has that slight stickiness, it actually, I noticed that my lipstick stays on longer when I use that. So I use it in the morning and at night before bed. My husband uses it. He gets those kind of painful cracks right here, like where you open your mouth and it feels like it's like ripping. My daughter, Poppy, she picks at hers and it's like super crusty. So she has her own little couple of these in her room that she keeps by her bedside table. So these are amazing. And this is 60 capsules in here. If you use 1 capsule like I do twice a day, I'm thinking this is going to last you 4 to 5 months if you use it as religiously as I do. Maybe longer if you don't quite use it as much. But what's really cool about it is that it has peptides in it, so it actually plumps your lips. So not like it has a slight tingle to it because it's got a little peppermint in it, but it's not like that kind of tingly that makes your lips get all swollen up. It is, with peptides, it does, anything that has peptides fills, and it's like the anti-aging ingredient. So this is your, you know how when you get older, your lips kind of feather and wrinkle? That's what this is for. And then it also has vitamin E in it, like our scrub does, which calms, and shea butter, which is what is your moisturizer. So those are those 2 things that I love. And so I use this on my whole body and this on my whole body at least once a week. This combo is also great on the bottom of your feet for a little at-home pedicure. So this scrubs off all the gross stuff, so you don't have to have one of those like scrubby foot paddles that get like your foot sprays off into the everywhere kind of thing going on. So you can scrub. And then I put this on and put on some socks, and my feet are like baby smooth. Anything that's silver in our products that's silver, they say active hydration. And so I have the 3 products here. These are our 3 active hydration products. And what that means is that they all have the same technology in them. And I'll spare you all the fancy names of things, but it's a proprietary technology that our doctors created that is 30% glycerin. And glycerin is a magical molecule that adds moisture. So we talk about having dry skin and people want to put on a moisturizer. And we just said that, that doesn't do anything. Putting on a moisturizer just is like just adding a layer and holding things in. If your skin needs moisture, you need to hydrate it. Hydrating is actually adding moisture to the skin. So any of these products that are silver like this instantly add 200% moisture to your skin. So the under eye thing, the under eye bright eye complex that you put under here, this is for the bags and dark circles. It has that in there, it plumps that up. And the reason that happens is the molecule has like smart technology. It's kind of like those deodorant commercials that say like, it knows when you're active and sweaty and that's when it starts working. That's kind of what this stuff does. You put it on and it knows when your skin is dry. It'll pull moisture from the air and add it to your skin. And it works over an 8-hour span. So this is for the under eye that does that. This is for the facial skin, and then this is for the neck down. Eye area is a different kind of skin. It needs its own kind of product. Your face, obviously you don't want to use this heavy kind of cream on your face. So this is my holy grail. This product, I think literally this one thing out of all of the things, I'll just swivel this. Out of all of the things over there that I use on my skin and my family uses on their skin, this is the one thing I can't live without. This is the Active Hydration Serum, and when you twist it open, this little part pops up. It's like a vial like this, and inside of it, there is the liquid version of the serum for your face. That's this stuff. So, this is like my favorite thing in the world, so I'll just use a teeny tiny bit. You only need a teeny tiny bit. So when I use it, literally I use a drop, but I put it on my fingertips, tap it together, and I put it on my skin. So I'm gonna just put it on the back of my hands because it's not gonna hurt. That skin actually looks really dry anyway, so that might be good. So this is my favorite because it does what this does, right? It draws moisture in from the air. But I think what's really cool about it is it soaks really deep into your pores and cleans your pores out. So down deep in your pores, sometimes when we put products on, it's just kind of sitting on the outer layer of our skin. It's not really going down and really doing its job. This stuff will clear the path. So it goes down in there, clears everything out, opens the pore up. So whatever product you put on after this is more effective. So this is why I think that everything in my arsenal became more powerful. When I put this on, I was using it with, I actually don't have the full size. I have our little baby travel version. How cute is this? This is our Travel Unblemished. So I still use an acne product every other morning. And when I put this on, I wash my face with my scrub. I put this on, and then I put this on next. And when you put this on, your dual chamber acne treatment soaks super deep down into your skin. So it doesn't like sit on the surface of your skin and burn like some acne products do, because it goes all the way down inside. And so this works with any of our lines. If you use it with the acne line, your acne product gets deeper. If you're using it with, let me say this one, if you're using it with like our Redefine line, your peptides get down deeper, your collagen gets down deeper. If you're using it, let's say with the reverse brightening, which is what I'm using now in the morning, then your retinol and your vitamin C gets down deeper. So everything that you use after this becomes a better, more powerful product. So this is awesome. And my husband uses Soothe, the green line, because he has eczema and he has really sensitive skin, and it helps to get that down in there so that what is that step called? Brain fart. The redness, the step in that, wow, I'm having a brain fart and it's not behind me, so I'm having a struggle here. Hold on, let me just think here for a second. What is that called? The step 2, the 1 is the wash, the 2. It'll come to me probably as soon as I turn the video off. But the redness treatment, the sensitive skin treatment, there it is. The sensitive skin treatment works deeper down into your skin, so it helps his skin heal faster. So that's that. And then another thing I want to talk about specifically for you, Samantha, because you were asking about the peptide powders. I wanted to show you that in the brush. So right now my face is a little bit shiny. I used our reverse line this morning with the brightening. So I use the vitamin C and retinol combo. And then I always use this in the morning, so it adds that extra brightness. And then I finish, when I do my makeup, I just use this. So all I used was the Radiant Defense that you tried out the other day and the brush. So this is all I used. You just pour out a teeny tiny bit, and I'll go ahead and do it anyway. This thing has lasted me, they last me like 7 months. So this makeup takes this much, that much. It's like a pea, maybe a little bit bigger than a pea size. You put it directly on the brush, and I'm already wearing makeup, so I'm not gonna put more on, but you would just tap it all around and then start swirling it in. So it takes the guesswork out of everything. You just swirl it in. There's no fancy any contouring or anything. So I'll put it here on my hand just to show you the texture so you have a little sample size. It blends so well, like you had said, it blends super, super well. And then that brush is super nice. It's like really, really easy to blend. So then the peptide powder, I struggle. Like, I like this kind of like glowing look of my skin, but sometimes some people don't like that. They think it makes it to where you look sweaty. And so I'm not sweaty. I'm not sticky. I don't have any oily residue coming off. I just have really shiny, healthy skin. But if you don't like the way that looks, you can add on the peptide powder, or you can use the peptide powder by itself if you're kind of just not wanting to put on any kind of foundation for the day. So the brush that comes with it, you take it, well, it doesn't come with it, but you can get it with it. You take it off, and so it's like a normal kind of puffy brush, right? So I would, tap this in and I'll put it on, but you tap it in and put it all over. Or you can slide the sleeve up and this gets smaller and smaller and more compact. And then if you were using it, you could, you know, like do a little bit of a better coverage if you had like a blemish or something. So what I usually do with this is I make sure I tap all of the stuff out. It comes out like this, just like a little, what does this kind of remind me of, like the Bare Minerals product maybe? I usually take a little and tap it into the lid and then put it on your brush. Just kind of tap your brush in there, tap off the extra, and then tap it on. So I'll just do half my face to kind of show you the difference. So there's no color change at all. This is kind of just setting your makeup, and then it just takes that little bit of shine out of it. So if you don't like that look, can you see the difference? So this side's kind of shiny and this side's not, but it didn't really change the color of anything. And I didn't add anything super greasy or anything that's too like, it's not gonna clog my pores up. You can still see the texture of my skin, so it's not like it's like laying over the top. Now I feel weird and I feel like I should do the whole thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other side. But if you were to use this, again, like you could use it without the peptides underneath. No, that's not what I meant to say. Without the Radiant Defense underneath, and just use this. I've never actually done that because I like to put on a foundation of sorts. I think it's just because I always have. I'm kind of addicted to it. I don't know. Maybe it just makes me feel not naked. But then you can also use the darker color. Hey, Poppy, can you go see in my makeup stuff? Can you see if there's one of these, but it looks like this. It's a tad bit darker. Quickly. Thanks. So that's how that works. And so it does have the SPF, broad spectrum SPF 20. And you know there's the, let me think if I can remember this. There's the UVA, two different types of UV light, right? There's UVA and UVB. UVA I think of as aging. So UVA light is the kind of light that right now is kind of coming in my filtered window here. It's the kind of light that people think that they don't need sunscreen because they're not in direct sun. But UVA is aging. It's what causes wrinkles. So every single day you should be wearing sunscreen. Because if you're near a window, the UVA rays are coming in, they're penetrating your skin, and they're causing you to age. UVB stands for burn. That's what happens when you're out in the sun. That's the direct sunlight that makes you burn. So that's when people think, oh, I only need to wear a sunscreen if I'm going outside. Not true. If you're inside and you're not going anywhere, but you're near a filtered light window, you should be wearing sunscreen or you're aging. So that's what I think what this would be great for, is if you're like, I'm not going anywhere, I don't need to wear a bunch of makeup. Well, this has broad spectrum UVA and B in it. Just kind of swipe it over and call it a day. Plus, all of our products have, all of our step 4s have a, thank you, sweetie. Is that darker? Nope.
It's the only one.
It's the only one. I have one that's a medium. Anyway, I was going to show you how you could contour with it, but I have apparently 2 lights and no medium. But if you were to push this a little dark, you know, squish it up a little bit, you can take the medium and you can put it here, and you can put it along here, and then, I don't know, people get fancy. I don't know how to do it. You put it along there and maybe like down here or something, and it blends. No, that's not it. It's okay. So yeah, but all of our step 4s, any step 4 that you have in your line, let me see if I can get all of mine. For recharge, there's only 3. All of these step 4s come with sunscreen in them because it's so important to wear sunscreen. So the recharge is the 3-step line for millennials. This is what my husband's actually using on every other day. And it's a mattifying primer, makeup primer. It blurs your pores. It's kind of wild. I don't know if I can show you here very well, but let's see. If I put this on, so this is like the best makeup primer I have ever found, and I have a makeup artist friend that says the same. She started it and she's like, oh, this is the greatest. It does have a slight fragrance, which most of our stuff doesn't have. I don't think it's an added fragrance, but it does have a slight scent. Very light. This is the SPF 30. And then all of our other ones are SPF 30 as well. Let's see. Or are they 20? That's night cream. I wanted day. Yeah. So that's SPF 30. These 2 are SPF 30, which is awesome. This one is SPF 50. The reverse lines come with SPF 50 because you're using products that are lightening your skin, and you're using retinol and vitamin C, and you need a little extra sun protection. So that comes with 50. And then the Unblemished, the acne line, comes with SPF 20 sunscreen. But all of them have the broad spectrum UVA and UVB. So that's all the stuff. I'm gonna do my own test of our, I use our Sunless Tanner, but I've never taken a before and after. It's a super sweet foaming one, so it looks like that. Ooh, that was fun. And so I'm excited to use it. I've used it before and I know it works. I just don't have a before and after, and I have so many before and afters of other people, so I kind of want to make my own. But I can post a before and after in this group too, so that you can see that. One of my friends just posted hers. She used it twice. She got in the shower, she scrubbed, she got out of the shower, she lotioned, she waited a little bit, and then she put on her foaming Sunless Tanner. 5 hours later, she added lotion. We have like a regular everyday body lotion. She put on body lotion, and then she did a second one, and her before and after is insane. Like, just the 5 hours apart, the 24-hour development of her color is wild. So I'm gonna, like, as soon as this is over, I'm just gonna cover my entire body with it because I wanna be a little bit more tan on Thursday when it's gonna be warm outside. So that's everything that I have here, unless you, Samantha, have a specific question about anything back here that you want to ask. I can see if you comment here. I think I can see it. Doesn't look like any of your members of your group popped on. Obviously, they can watch it later, but I can't answer their questions live. So if you don't have any questions yourself, I'll give you a second. If you don't have any questions yourself, let me see if I notice any comments here. Nope. Okay, so if you don't have any questions yourself, I'm gonna go ahead and finish this video and clean up the big mess that I just made. And then anybody that watches this later, just post some comments below if you have any questions about anything. I'd be happy to pop back on and show you how to use things or problem solve with you live if you'd like. I have all of our products, most of our products on hand if you wanna see how it looks or works or smells or whatnot. Hi, Poppy wants to come say hi. She's a heavy one. So if you want me to show you anything, just let me know. And Samantha's party ends tomorrow night. So if you have any questions, if you need to order, if you want to order, obviously you don't have to order, but if you want to order, you're curious, let me know, and we will close the party tomorrow at midnight. So just let me know what you need, and I am here for you. Bye, guys. Can you wave? Wave, Poppy.